He probably would have never even brought up any of these things about Hallie, but he has to bring them up to justify why he thinks they should put an injunction to say, no, you can't go nowhere with me. For example, and by the way, here's the thing too. Like domestic violence restraining order is very serious. DDG has to surrender his weapons to law enforcement once he's served. As soon as the judge signs off on that and the police officer shows up to his property to serve him, whatever weapons, they actually have a warrant to seize all weapons. And they tell him he has to turn over all weapons. So now his right, or his Second Amendment right, the right to bear arms, is now impeded by a temporary restraining order that is not even fully litigated. If someone had broken into DDG's house, he could have harmed him because now he doesn't have a gun that he can protect himself. So you see how when someone files a restraining order, sometimes, especially when they're now making decisions about your kid, the only way you could combat this, you gotta get your own restraining order. Okay? All right. International travel would remove all the child from legal protections. Okay, we understand that they're gonna cite a bunch of stuff. In conclusion, please issue a immediate order prohibiting the petitioner from removing a minor child in the state of California, continue the hearing of blah, blah, blah. Okay, perfect. All right, so this is his declaration, right? This is his declaration where he's now asking for a restraining order. Okay, I'm a respondent, right? This isn't him. I am submit this declaration I'm in support of my application for domestic violence restraining order against petitioner Haley Bailey, who will be known after as a petitioner, okay? I'm a musician, and I've been having a successful career since 2017, a multi-platinum rapper, singer, songwriter, and streamer. I maintain a large presence on YouTube and social media. The petitioner is also a singer and a songwriter who's had success in R&B and film. The petitioner and I began dating around November 2021. We share one child together, Halo, born in December 22nd, 2023. Our relationship became volatile and it was marked by repeated arguments, threats, and physical altercation. Petitioner has weaponized our child to exert coercive control and manipulation over me, interfering with my access to Halo. While I've made every effort to be as precise as possible with dates to the abuse inflicted by the petitioner occurred, it's difficult to recall exact dates of every event. Okay, summary of the events perpetrated on me. Okay, so she would threaten self-harm. During the pregnancy, she would threaten that she would abort the kid if I would not reconcile, or so basically, if he wouldn't get back with her, or if he wouldn't, maybe they were arguing and he was like, all right, fuck it, we're over. Like, if you don't get back with me, I'm killing this kid because I'm pregnant, right? Or he wouldn't succumb to her demands. The petitioner on multiple occasions invaded his privacy by going through his phone while he was asleep. Petitioner engaged in physical abuse perpetrated by slapping and punching during an August 2024 argument over my phone. Petitioner repeatedly struck me while I was driving a car on August 16th, 2024 while leaving Bruno Mars concert in Los Angeles. He repeatedly struck me while we were parked outside the house during custody exchange, blah, 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 and falsely claimed I slammed her head into the steering wheel. Petitioner multiple occasions has physically attacked me during custodial exchanges, but wasn't limited to grabbing and pulling Halo from my arms. Petitioner has surveilled me through the surreptitious use of Apple AirTags placed within my vehicles. Oh, she a rookie. Only AirTags? DG, tell me, let me know when they've stepped it up to actual tracking device, right? Rookie move. Petitioner shows up uninvited even to events, including to a movie theater and studio sessions, often result in confrontations. Pushed me and attempted to attack my companion while outside a movie theater of June 2023. The petitioner has frequently used racial slurs and profane language directed at me and in front of others, including my friends, family, and our child. Petitioner has denigrated and demeaned my masculinity, saying I wasn't of a man for her. Petitioner exercises coercive control over me by withholding access to our son, based upon my refusal to abide and by her dictates and demands. She frequently changes around agreed upon custodial agreements without notice, denying my access to the child as a tool for control or punishment, blocks communication, and demands that all communication proceed through my mother. Petitioner emotional outbursts has destroyed my personal property, including my laptop, contained critical music and content work. Petitioner stole my legally owned firearm, blah, 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 and was found outside in possession of her. Okay.
Behind every picture, there is a story to be explored and a path to be discovered. Where a mission to reinvent the food system fosters greater well-being and a healthier planet. Where TriNet is there with must-have HR solutions that empower growing businesses. Every journey begins with a purpose, and your path to incredible starts here.
When you work on cars as much as I do, you learn what matters most. And for me, that's trust. What sets Advance apart is the people. They don't just hand me parts. They help me get back on the road. They've always got the right parts at the right price, right when I need them. Whether you just need your battery tested or you've got years of experience, Advance Auto Parts is right around the corner and ready to help.
Yo,
my legs are noodles. Day to day, day off, we working. Me in the gym, Team Crawford, champions of the world. Also, a bunch of real ass niggas. Run the footage.
In the heart of sunshine we lay, God will guide to light up the way.
Trees from the grower, on the pound of weed so I move slower. Say she came to the studio back in the day, but I don't know her. Smoke a leaf and push my eyes lower. Mind of a stoner, fuck that. Mind of a owner, Rolls Royce, mind getting chauffeur.
Day to day, Oklahoma City is today. Run the footage. I'm surprised the braids stay that they don't been nappy. They're looking like Jim Jones braids right now, but sometimes they're the best ones. And then when you get the nappy Jim Jones braids, that means it's real. That means you're in the trenches. It means you're grinding. You can't fake the nappy Jim Jones braids. You can't get them nappy. When you get them, they fresh. Like, that's a whole different look. But when you on road, you stop it here. I've been wearing my wave cap, but combo status. For sure.
Sipping champagne on the plane. Running straight. New chain. Matter of fact, I didn't even know that you get down like that. Me and your girl fighting out at the same time. Soon as I'm done, she can have you right back. Take a hit of this kush and relax, throw these racks. We could be at my place in about 35 flat. Telling me we're a perfect match. Then don't say nothing in the morning, cause she don't fall for the trap. Bumping into a real nigga wasn't on your path. Usually keep to yourself, you rolling up and laughing. You ain't wanna choose up, but now you in my lap. You wanna leave with the boss, you are what you attract. She said it ain't nothing wrong, just that I can't correct. Do what I want, ain't no disrespect. I'm just a young nigga with a bigger check. And this is for the players, pimps and the hustlers, pimps and the hustlers. And this is for the players, pimps and the hustlers, pimps and the hustlers.
Gears, alright? Gears. Alright, cool. What do you think? On that. You know what I'm saying about that? These tenders are crispy.
If you want to hit a high note, bring the sabor. Modelo Chelada. Authentic.
That's gonna be my new requirement for girlfriends. You gotta be able to throw down a little bit, okay? When a nigga out here putting 10 hours on the stream, just whip me up a little something, you feel me? Louis, thank you for the 5. This is actually that hit Chili's. What a 3 for me.